From the moment we enter into this world, we begin our seeker's journey. We've played a different game before, but we've never played the game like the way it is right now. If you think about it, you get put into a world with new parents, with new surroundings, with something that has all of that unfamiliarity. A baby coming into this world is like starting and playing a computer game for the first time. If you observe how a baby is with so much curiosity, dares question everything that he or she sees, and dares use those wondering eyes and having a wonderful time. We're trying to navigate. We're trying to find the rules of the game, to know how to win this game, to learn about emotions, to learn about relationships, to learn every part of the game. The problem is that most people, they get lost in amongst every other character in this world. We can call it conditioning or pre-programming. And depending on the different environments, they conform us to certain belief systems or cultures. And then we get trapped in that culture, thinking that is who we are, or that is who we are meant to be. Every game that you've ever played before, there's always an objective. There's a goal. There's a different achievement that needs to be unlocked. But the big problem is a lot of people, when they get put into an environment, they think that that environment is how they must be. They forget that there is an ongoing journey. There is more to seek for. There is more to achieve. There are higher levels of success. There's this saying that says, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. But what I've learned through time is that when the disciple is ready, the master appears. You see, a master is not there to answer questions if the questions are not relevant. Because most people, they are seeking for something that they want, but what people want is not necessarily what they need. And what people think they want is most likely pre-programmed. But Master is able to see beyond, see destiny, see past, see the highest achievement of that spirit. People often ask me, they say, why is it that when my master gives me any command, then I just follow? It's like a sheep mentality. And I say, this is not sheep mentality, this is smart mentality. Because the master you find must have a higher level of consciousness. So they know the path ahead for you. They know the best route to take, whether it's to turn left or to turn right. They know what is your true potential. Consciousness is simple. The higher the level of consciousness, it's almost like getting into a helicopter and moving up. When you move up, you will see a few blocks. When you move up higher, you see the entire area. When you move up even higher, you see the whole path ahead, the whole path behind. You see everything. And so the higher level of consciousness, the more you see. And with the more you see, you can see where the shortcuts are. You can see where the path is to a dead end. You can see where all the wasted time would be. And so when you have that high level of consciousness, giving guidance is not so much answering to what questions they think they have, but more so giving guidance based on what that spirit actually needs. Not everybody will understand this, because most people, they think they are free spirit. So most people, they want to have that freedom to say, I decide what I want to do. It's almost like getting into a car and saying, I don't want the GPS to tell me which way to go. I want to decide how I get lost in life. And so that's why most people, they end up going round in circles, being confused, and questioning over and over again, what is my purpose in life? To never really come to find that greater purpose or that higher purpose. You see, life is very simple. You either decide that I'm going to try figure out myself. I'm going to stumble across all the mistakes and learn from my mistakes, which is also good. Or you say, I'm going to acquire the map. I want to see the map. I want to be able to follow somebody who has the map so that that guidance will take me to my destiny faster, to my purpose faster. And then beyond that is to say, I no longer need to follow the guidance of the person with the map, because now I've acquired the map. You see, my master always says that our intention is not to stay with master for the rest of our life. Our intention is to move with master, learn from master, and then become the master of our life. Because then, once our consciousness becomes elevated and becomes beyond, then we should go and continue the journey. But when we continue that path, then maybe there is somebody else also higher up who sees more. Then we embark on a new journey to the next peak in our life. We need to realize that as a master of your life, there's responsibility there. But as a master of other people's path, there's a huge responsibility. As the saying always goes, with great power comes great responsibility. Our goal is just like any leader. The purpose of a leader should not be to create followers. The purpose of a leader is to create leaders. So how do we equip the people with the tools, with the knowledge, with the wisdom that's required? How do we guide the people in the right way to be able to unlock their true self, to be able to find their highest calling, to be able to fulfill their highest purpose? Because then they can finally win this human game of life.